Hello children, we'll continue the chapter Health and Hygiene. Today we are going to deal with the topics like personal hygiene, community hygiene, waste disposal. So let us start. First of all, we'll discuss about personal hygiene. What is the meaning of personal hygiene? Personal hygiene are the practices followed to keep oneself clean. In addition to good diet, adequate sleep, and exercise, cleanliness is also essential to keep oneself healthy. So, to keep oneself healthy, we should always keep ourselves clean. Let us see how we can keep ourselves clean. So, the first picture, what you can see that we should take a bath regularly to remove dust, sweat and dirt from the body. Next is we should wash our hands before and after using toilet, before and after having meals, and after touching animals, dustbins and wounds to prevent germs from spreading. Third picture shows we should always brush our teeth twice daily. Next, clip your nails regularly. Wash and comb the hair regularly to keep the scalp clean and free of dust and germs. We should wear clean clothes, especially clean undergarments and socks. Whenever we sneeze or cough, we should always cover our mouth to prevent the spread of germs. So these are the healthy practices which we can adopt to keep ourselves clean. Now here one by one we'll be studying how we can take care of our eyes, teeth and hair. First of all, how we can protect our eyes from dust, dirt and from infections. First comes, we should always wash the eyes with cold water in the morning. We should not read in dim light or keep the book very close while reading. That can affect our eyes. We should not watch television, mobile phone or computer for long period. That can damage our eye cells. If anything enters inside our eyes, we should not immediately rub them. We should wash the eyes with plenty of cold water. We should use sunglasses and protection glasses to keep away from direct sunlight. We should eat lots of fruits and vegetables like spinach, cabbage, papaya, carrot, mango and the foods which are rich in vitamin A to keep our eyes healthy. If any infection occurs in the eyes, immediately we should go to doctor. Next we can see how we can take care of our teeth so that we can prevent the teeth from tooth decay and pain. First of all, we should brush our teeth regularly twice a day. Next, we should always follow a correct pattern of brushing. That is, the brush should move from gum to enamel. Gums where the teeth are attached, and the enamel, that is the upper layer of the teeth. Next is use good quality toothbrush with sharp bristles, and we should always also use good quality toothpaste. We should gargle, or we should thoroughly wash our mouth before and after having food, and we can also use mouthwash for that. We should always massage our gums and teeth after brushing. That increases the circulation of blood to the roots of the teeth. And we should also take care of our balanced diet, and we should avoid eating too many chocolates and toffees. Next, we can see how we can take care of our hair. Wash and shampoo the hair regularly twice or thrice a week. Keep the scalp clean and dry. Comb your hair daily with a soft hairbrush or comb. And you should always use good hair oil regularly to improve the hair growth. Drink plenty of water and eat a balanced diet for healthy hair. So these were the steps how we can take care of our teeth, how we can take care of our eyes and hair. Now coming to the next topic, that is community hygiene. Till now we were studying about personal hygiene, means how we can keep ourselves clean to prevent certain type of diseases and infection. Now we'll see how we can keep our surroundings clean. Community means what? The place where we live, our surroundings should be kept clean so that no diseases, no bacteria, no germs, the insects which bring the disease to our house, those should be prevented. So surrounding community hygiene means what? Clean surroundings help us to stay healthy. Civic bodies like panchayat in villages and municipal corporation in cities are responsible for keeping the surrounding clean. But we as responsible citizens should also play our part in keeping our surrounding clean. So let us see what we can do for this. First of all, we should to keep our city clean, that begins with the cleanliness of individual homes. So first of all, we should keep our home always clean. Then litter or garbage should not be thrown here and there in the surrounding. We can keep 3 separate dustbins for biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste, and the waste which can be reused again. So here what we can see, green dustbin is used for biodegradable waste, blue dustbin is used for non-biodegradable waste, and yellow is used for different electronic waste. The garbage or the dustbin, so the garbage and dustbin should always be closed, because the garbage or dustbin, if open, can home for various germs and bacteria. Now we should maintain the clean water outlet and do not let dirty water from the kitchen or toilet to flow into the open areas. Now check sewage pipes regularly for any leakage or damage. Do not throw plastic and glass in the drain. And why? Because if we throw those in the drain directly opens to the river area, and that may pollute the water bodies. So these are the steps what we can take while maintaining a community hygiene. Now let us see how we can make our drinking water safe. So there are 3 practices what we can do. First is boiling. We can boil the water for 10 to 15 minutes and cool them to room temperature before consuming it. That kills the harmful germs in water. We can use a method, that is chlorination, by using chlorine tablets to kill the harmful microorganisms present in it. We can also use water filters like good quality purifiers, or we can use UV light filters or reverse osmosis, that is ROs, for making our water safe for drinking. Now let us see how we can use dispose our waste. Waste disposal is necessary to maintain a clean hygiene. You cannot throw the waste here and there, and we can use some types of waste like the biodegradable waste for some purposes. Like first is your dumping. So you can see here in this picture, dumping, that is a solid garbage, is dumped in the low-lying lands or that is far away from the urban areas, and this lands after dumping is covered with soil and sand and which is left undisturbed. Now they may mix up with the soil and make the soil fertile. Next is composting. What is the meaning of composting? Meaning of composting is we can use the biodegradable waste, that we can dig the pits, we can fill those pits with waste food, garden trash, paper, pet waste, then coffee grounds. So these are things which are easily degradable. Those things we can put it inside the dig, inside the pit, and those are covered with the soil and is left for some time. Now these can be decomposed by the microorganism. And the third picture, what you are seeing, that is known as vermicomposting. What is the meaning of vermicomposting? Vermicomposting is, that means we use earthworms for the purpose of composting, means degrading the or biodegradable wastes. Now the next topic what we are going to discuss is sewage treatment plants. What is a sewage treatment? Sewage, solid waste and other impurities in the sewage are removed and treated by different methods to obtain purified potable water in sewage treatment plants. So there are different stages. We can see there are primary stage, we can see there are different stages. There are primary stage, secondary treatment, the last one is a tertiary treatment. So what you can see in the primary treatment, we can that involves removal of heavy solid waste. We can remove the solid waste, heavy solid waste which will sink down, and we can remove it. That comes under primary treatment. Secondary treatment, that involves addition of microorganism and dissolving the suspended particles. So we can easily remove the waste by adding microorganism that will degrade or that will disintegrate the substances, break down the substances into smaller particles and dissolve the suspended particles. Now the third one is the tertiary treatment, in which that involves disinfecting the water. That means by using the chlorine tablets or by the method of chlorination, we can make the water free from waste. Okay, so these were the steps involved in sewage treatment. Now next we are going to discuss about waste recycling. So first of all, let us see what is the meaning of waste recycling. Recycling is defined as the process of reusing the non-biodegradable materials by changing them into new products. Recycling old products uses less energy and resources than the preparation of the products of the same kind. So when we are recycling certain substances, first of all, we are reducing the waste from the land, from the surface of the earth. Secondly, what we are doing, we are reusing the things which involves less use of energy and less resources. So here how we can recycle the waste. Here is the picture. Suppose this is the waste products. If after use, if we are throwing it in the dustbins, they carry it to the factories where they remake all the substances by melting it. If it is metal, it will melt it. They will melt it and they will remold the substances. After that, that goes to those products goes to the market. Then after market, they are again ready for use. So here are some practices what we can do to make our earth waste free. Because if we do not take care of these things, like keeping our surrounding clean or keeping ourselves clean, we will harm our environment. So because as our environment gives such a huge amount of resources to us, we should take care of our environment. That is our duty. So children, today we have completed this chapter, and in the next class, in the next video, we'll be learning the next chapter.